Hello everybody and welcome back to artofdino.com and saveearth.us, and this video is about the Boogeyman and nuclear weapons, which might be one and the same, and I pretty much think they are. If you're like me and you've been researching these fear-based phenomena for a long time, you've come across videos like Eric Dubé's video about nuclear fuel does not exist, nuclear weapons do not exist, and other guys who have been in the in the nuclear industry that have eaten and drank fuel. I actually used to have an artist friend that was in the nuclear industry for a very long time, and he had nothing but positive things to say about it, which all leads me to the belief that either A, nuclear weapons do not exist, which I think is definitely true. When you look at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, those places are not nearly radioactive like they should, and everything was made out of wood then. All you needed to do was drop a firebomb in the middle of that place and it would go up. And then you could claim it was a nuclear bomb to make everyone fear it forever from then on out. And one of the reasons, again, for that is nowadays when they describe Nagasaki, they describe it as 100 or 1,000, 10,000 or something kilotons of TNT. And now today's ones are millions or a megaton or all this stuff. So it's really just TNT and different explosive power. If they had these things, they'd be using them all the time. They don't. It's an ultimate fear-based thing. Kind of like COVID, just more action in the theater of nonsense and propaganda and mania. And again, the boomers are the number one promoters of this. They will tell you, oh, anyone that has nukes deserves to perish. Oh, except Israel. Oh, except them. Oh, except them. Oh, except them. So it's just absolute insanity. Cognitive dissonance everywhere is nuts, and the fear game is ramped up again. So a lot of people thought that they were going to justify that last strike by doing something on the home front. They didn't, fortunately, but when you look at what they did and what Trump is boasting about, it looks like nothing. It looks like absolutely nothing. Oh, we destroyed a massive underground bunker. Oh, really? Or did you just blow up a random part of nothing in the middle of nowhere and tell everyone that you did something spectacular? And then, we stopped them from getting nukes, and then literally the next day, Russia says, oh, these guys are willing to sell them nukes at any point. And remember, people, they said, the fear game claims that nukes were around in the size of a suitcase. I remember my high school teacher taught me that over 20 years ago, that they had nukes in a suitcase. Do you think it's really that tough to buy one of those if you have money, and if they do exist, which I don't think they do? I don't think they're nearly like the Terminator power that they say they are. If they did, they'd be so many ways that they could wipe them out. But I do believe they have weather weapons, and they have earthquake weapons, and they have all volcano kinds of weapons, and all these different things that can trigger natural occurrences. They can do floods. They can do all these different things, which are far more explosive and damaging than nuclear waste, which, they claim, oh, it will the radioactive waste has a half-life of 1,000,000 years, etc. All this stuff that's just nonsense. Meanwhile, they've been testing thousands of them all over the world, and nothing's changed. It's all insane propaganda, fear-based, absolute lunacy. And we're being dragged into it, and it's absolutely disgusting. And I have a feeling that there's a lot more to it. There always is. But I have a feeling there's way more to it than it can imagine. So, again, they're trying regime change. They say they're not. Trump says they're not. But they are. The same exact game is being played. They're out now after the leader. All this stuff. And Iran was so bad for 40 years. They've death to America. That's all they do over there in that country. They do nothing but chant death to America all day, is what these people believe, especially the boomers. But yet you see things like Indigo Traveler and other people on YouTube who travel to Iran, and they have the best stories. They meet people that you're like, wow, I'd be friends with him. Whoa, I'd be friends with him. Oh, I'd be friends with him. Oh, these people are feeling that way. We are all enslaved. They are enslaved. We are just as enslaved. Juneteenth did not end slavery back in the day. It is still going. It's just in a different form. They sold us the vision of a dystopian future in the movies like The Island and other dystopian movies where you'd be in a cubicle, you'd be fed tiny bits of protein, and you'd be wearing a white suit all day. They gave us that so that we would be like, oh, we're never going to let that happen. Meanwhile, we're all in our houses. The prices are astronomical. Nobody can afford anything except to pay to live, and all this stuff. So we are enslaved. We just have a little tiny bit more freedom. We can go outside, but we're most likely being watched. We can talk to our friends, but we're most likely being listened to. We can use tech freely and surf the web, but we're being gang-stalked by Israel, like Ted Cruz admitted. And he's like, oh, who cares if our friends spy on us? It's no big deal, whatever. But if the same thing, if we said North Korea or any other country that starts spying on us, would you care, or only Israel? So again, insanity left and right from every single side of the stage. This stuff is disgusting. And I would put up clips, again, in different newspaper clippings to show you this, but you guys are smart enough. You already know it. You've probably done the research, and you can do further research. I, from now on, am not going to even clip art anyone, because these people don't care about us. I am not going to promote them anymore. Just myself and other people who I trust, and good people, is what has to happen. The line has been set. None of these people in power like us. None of these entertainers in the MAGA movement care about us. None of them care about anything. They're all part of the same plan, and we need someone who is out of it to get back things to the normal way they are. The way they probably are in places like Iran, which our countries want to destroy. The places where people most likely think a lot differently than we're being told. Again, they're not chanting death to America. They're nice humans like us, and they don't deserve to have to evacuate their cities because of a tweet or any of this stuff. It's all insane. It's absolutely stupid, and we all let it happen. They're blocking out the sun, Bill Gates, we let that happen. No one did anything to stop it. The weather is disgusting. Every single natural system has been thrashed, and we are now headed for who knows what, with who knows who in charge and control of the asylum here in the North Korea of the universe known as Earth, or the realm that we have been placed in and dumped in or something. Either way, this is my hot take on all of this insanity and nonsense, and I don't believe any of it. I'm not one bit afraid of any of it. I am just baffled at how stupid it all is, and how stupid so many people I see that are just drooling with fear or just drooling with ready to go to war or anything. It's just sick. Every direction you turn, it's sick. Confusion, delusion, everywhere. So stay free from it. Get creative. It's the best thing to do. Be with your family. Nothing beats that. This is why you're not seeing many videos from me, because I'm choosing to be with my family and be creative instead of wasting time on here, like doing this video, which will most likely go to no one. But however, the people that it does go to, I thank you very much for sticking around. You all are beautiful. You all are perfect, so chime in, and I really appreciate you all that end up getting this and breaking the ban and just finding it. So thank you all. Chime in below. I'd love to hear what you all say and think about all this stuff, and stay tuned for more stuff in a different style from artofdino.com and saveearth.us. Bless you all. Stay safe, stay fear-free.